Good morning, 7th standard students. Yesterday we discussed about the material sources. In that we discuss about the coins or some of the ancient words which we use or refer for the coins, or we get information about the value of the currency or the coins. The coins made by different ruler using the metal like gold, silver or the copper. These are the important sources of history. From these coins we learn about the ruler, their period, governments, religious ideas. These things mostly we can understand or we can learn. Means what that whatever the coins we use there or we got that by the ancient ruler, that by that coins we can understand the people of that periods, governments, social condition, economical condition, status of the people in their life in society. These things we can be understand by the coins. Also along with that we can understand the personal detail. For example, that we get information about the person's life, their information about his behavior, about his lifestyle, his status in the society, his occupation, that we can understand standard of living. Similarly, we also learned about the financial transactions and the economical conditions prevailing at that time. Financial transaction and economical conditions. Financial transaction and economical condition. Transaction, what kind of transaction is going on, give and take, and economical condition of the society of the or the peoples or the kings. We can understand that. We also see how far metallurgy had advanced in that period. Metallurgy science, how it is advanced, how far it is advanced, so how much it is advanced in that period, that also we can understand. Metallurgy is a science to study about the metal. They learn there, they study about the different kinds of types of metal. For examples, iron, gold, iron, silver, copper, such type of metal, that alloy alignment will combination that to make a swords also, weapons also, metal is used that. So they studied that. From the image of Rama and Sita also we learned about the emperor information during the Akbar's times, Hyder Ali's time also we have studied about the informations, some of that religious informations. Peshwas used Arabic or the Persian languages, coins also that we have learned. So an inscription is a carving on a stone or a wall, etc. We say that. For example, the what we can say that inscriptions found on the Buddhist temples also we see in Tanjore that. So these things we study that. Along with that we study about the Rashtrakuta, Cholas, Yadavas period there, and some of that information about the uh, viharas, temples. These things are included into the material sources. Now today we are going to learn or study about the written sources. What is mean by written sources? What are the documents are available in a written format that we can call as a written sources. We learn about the significant historical event in the medieval period, that from the sources like writing style of script, or like Devanagari, Arabic, Persian, Modi script, etc. We learn about the writing skill by using them, by seeing or observing, and also from the varieties in a different languages. Burja Patras, religious inscriptions, manuscript, treatise, edicts, decreases, biographies, painting, etc. are available that we use and that we refer as written sources. So we can gather information about the food items, attire, along with that conventions and the rules of the conduct of the peoples, that festivals, about the people's life, etc. we can understand by observing, by reading all these things. That from these sources of this type is called as the written sources of history. That what are the sources are available, written sources, these sources are available to that we can call as a written sources of our history. Means information on the documents which are available in a written format. To such a sources we call or we refer as a written sources, and they are nearby, mostly they are authentic, correct, reliable, we can trust. So in written sources, what is that? Documents of proceeding in the courts and the kings, genealogies of Shakawalis, correspondence, dispatches, chronicles or the tarikhs, travelogues of the foreign travelers, treatises or the biographies, judicial verdict or order. These are the written sources are there. So during this period, travelers from the other countries came to India by traveling. They came, many foreigner travelers. They came. They have written travelogues or the written documents or their account, traveling account in their own languages about their travelings, that or diaries. They wrote that some of them are Al Burani, foreign traveler, Ibn Battuta, Niccolo Onassis. These were the foreign travelers were there. They came in our country. Babar's biography also written, that Sri Shu Bharat, or the Sanskrit biography of Shivaji Maharaj, composed by the poet Paramananda, as well as the various other biographies of the different rulers or their correspondence, help us to understand the policies and administrative system of the rulers and their diplomatic relationship with the others. We can understand that. So rulers are there, persons are there, foreign travelers, their account we use to understand the relationship with the other persons. Tariq, the sequence of event. Tariq means what? It is the sequence of the event. Tariq written by Al Burani, Ziauddin Burani, Maulana Ahmad, Yahya bin Ahmad, Mirza Haidars, Bhimsen Saxena, etc. These are the high-level sources are there. Even persons are there. They wrote their account. So what is there? Bakar is also one type of chronicles that are originated into the Maharashtra. It is also in written format. That chronicles help in understanding aspects like a contemporary political happening. Chronicles political happening, information day to day life. Chronicles means like a newspaper. So we get the information about this political happening about the same period. Linguistic transactions, how we speak, how we communicate, what kind of languages we use, that cultural life, social life, conditions. So these things we can get that. Many of the chronicles in the Marathi were written many years after the event had occurred. Number of the documents are there, chronicles are there in Marathi language. So they wrote after the incident, after the many years of that incident. So when the incident happened, after that many years, after many years of that incident, they wrote the information. Some like these chronicles are there. As usual, they are seen really on hearsays. That hearsays means by saying someone that because they were not written at the same time. They wrote after many years of that incident. So hearsay we can call that. Some of these chronicles are present in present today's time also, that for example Sabasad Bakar, Chitnisanchi Bakar, Bausahebanchi Bakar, that along with that Maitwaji Bakar, like in this some written documents are there. So these works are contemporary Western historians, and like some of the Western historians or the writers also wrote the Bakar. Among that we have seen that Robert M.C. Sprinkles and the grind of informations or the Bakars are also important one. So for today written sources is sufficient. Tomorrow we'll see about the oral sources. Till at that time you read. Thank you.